Don't. Oh, no. Fine, So, where's the path? Directly in front of me, but I don't trust me actually finding that, so... Oh yeah, I need to fuse me shield with 7 or something as well. Daybreaker. Glico Den! Oh, I see some Poes over there. I'll have to get them by the end of this. Snookums! Guess what? I'm here to ruin your day. A set of arrows on this side, love that. Right, let's go with you. Oh, hello. Ah, so close. Hey, there we go. Awesome. 3 more to go. I also need to go and get these Poes because I'm going to need them later on. Right, where do we go next? Do we go for the one where I have to actually make a thing, or do we go for one where I don't have to make a thing? I suppose we'll go for one that I don't have to make a thing. Hey, there we go. Boom. Did I drop Glico Guts? Yes, must have done because we had one, and we've got 4. Okay, right, yeah, okay. So yeah, that's 2 for 2. Marvelous. Sorry, I didn't notice. I probably should have paid more attention. Okay, next one. Ah. I'd be freezing slightly to death up here. Should be alright. Since we trigger the Glico, it should warm the environment up, I'm guessing. Okay, we'll just have to try and make this quick. Not the first time I fought a boss where I've had a time limit. Hey, there we go. Right, next one's Hebra. Ah, right, another one where I'm going to have to switch out my armor. Okay, fair enough. Yes, this time I will switch out my armor because I don't need to be in Fierce Deity mode until I get to the King Glico. And for that, we will use one of the items in me history. A Rocket Splooger 450. I don't know where I got the name from. Ooh. I'm an idiot. I picked out the wrong thing. Oh dear. Okay, right, well, that's fine. We will make it with the big battery. Yeah, I got the big version. Yeah, you figured out the same time as I did, chat. Right, oh well, we'll see how much oomph the big battery has then. Way! Though I must admit, I'm going to be a bit annoyed if there's still the big battery on this when we finally get to the island. Which, I must admit, also reminds me of... Is it Heaven in Dragon Ball Z? I don't know. The big floating upside-down dome-shaped looking thing where Kame and Mr. Popo live. I've not seen Dragon Ball Z for a very long time, but I do remember it being awesome when I was a kid, and the intro was amazing. And if nothing else, for kids and early anime dubs that came over to the West, they had some really awesome localized intros. It's like Yakuza 0. I've seen the Yakuza 0 Japanese intro, and I'm sorry, it just doesn't compare to the intro for the Western release of Yakuza 0. It's just an amazing intro. Why do you think I've got it as the intro song to the stream? It's just awesome. Also, a bit of a tribute to the game that inspired me to start streaming in the first place. Oh yeah, I've still got a lot of juice left in this battery. That's annoying. Good to know the big batteries last that long. Yes, hit it! Everyone hit the giant Hydra thing! Beat it, murder it! Hey, there we go. Didn't need an eyeball that time. I just realised I'm not switched to my Fierce Deity stuff. Yep. Okay, fire keys farming might be useful in farming Glycos because, good lord, the fire keys eyeballs make a massive difference. Master Sword it. Well. Right. So, all well. That's 5. So, 4 plus 1 is 5. That's all right. There we go. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So by the time we get to the next Blood Moon, we'll do one more farming of the Glycos, and then we will have all of the things we need. Marvelous. If you decide to watch Dragon Ball Z again, just watch Kai. As an adult, we don't have the patience for 5 minutes. 5 minutes being 12 episodes long. Fair enough. The only filler episode worth watching ever is Goku and Piccolo getting the driver's licenses. I don't remember that one. Also, another controversial opinion, I really cannot stand Goku's Japanese voice. It doesn't sound right, it's too high-pitched. At least, as far as I last recall, it's been a long time since I heard it, so take it with a massive grain of salt. Because I might be remembering it wrong, but I remember hearing the Japanese voice actress, I think it was. But anyway, I remember hearing his Japanese voice, and yeah, he sounds like a kid. Or he sounded like a kid, I should say, that's more accurate. Didn't like it. Much preferred his English voice acting. But that could also be nostalgia, so, you know. The scream is iconic, but I agree. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Now, if you might be wondering, why have you come back here, Ezio? And the simple answer is, I need Dazzle Fruit. I can't remember how many Dazzle Fruit I need, but I need Dazzle Fruit. And this is a good place to farm them. Apparently. In my mind. Hey, hearty radish. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay. Alright, so we farmed the Glico. I'm going to make a quick diversion to see if I can get some furries. And then on to whatever else we need to do. Before the next blood moon. There are no furries. Well, 4 furries is enough, right? I don't need to worry about getting any more than that. Even if I can only get 5. Also, never watched Dragon Ball GT. It's classed as non-canon anyway, apart from Super Saiyan level. Really? GT was decanonized? Alright, fair enough. Sorry, I see fish. Yeah. You never know. They may come in handy later down the line. Right, okay. So, what do we have next? We could hunt the desert for more electric Lezophos. Oh, right, I've done the sky set, haven't I? Oh, no, I'll double check that. Yeah. Oh, okay, the sky set is finally done. So, we either go for farming Firebreast Lezophos, excuse me, or try and farm more electric Lezophos. I'm tempted to leave the electric until after the next blood moon. Yeah, I don't even think Toriyama even worked on GT. Blimey. That's like having a series of One Piece where Oda hasn't put in an effort. Not effort, appearance. In fairness, I cannot see Oda-san doing anything and not putting an effort into it. It's like Sakurai with Smash Bros. Manzaluni, he basically put himself on an IV drip to work harder on the game. It's just kudos to your dedication, mate, but seriously? Oh, then again, I'm not one to talk, I'm one to burn myself out over things, so that is a point. Tell you what, we will go and do... Well, we're not burning out, but certainly overworking. We'll go and do the Lezophos. We'll see if we can get enough Lezophos tails, of which I think I've got like 1, if that. Speaking of Akira Toriyama, where the F is Chrono Trigger on Switch and Dragon Quest XII news? I don't know. Never played Chrono Trigger. Probably should at some point. Right, the sun blisters down upon us. But it is time. Time for us to farm fiery breath of Lezophos. Alright, fire Lezophos tail. I have 3. I need 30. Okay. Also, it's still absolutely baffling that the Game Boy expansion doesn't have the Pokemon games on it. Does it? I thought Pokemon Red was in there. And Blue. And Yellow. Alright, okay. Maybe I misremember. Hmm. Piffle. Only Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 that I've seen for the N64. Nope, not a single Pokemon game is available on the Game Boy Advanced NSO. Maybe because it's the Pokemon Company that own it, or Game Freak that own it, and it's just on license to Nintendo. But that is a weird one. Or maybe they've got something planned with a Pokemon channel, where you'll get more Pokemon, dedicated only to Pokemon, with Pokemon. No, Nintendo own a third of Pokemon along with Game Freak and the Pokemon Company. Ah. This doesn't increase my chances of the Lezophos tails, but at the same time, it very much makes farming them a lot easier. Unfortunately, it's just a pain that the drop rate is so absolutely abysmal. He says, as he suddenly picks up 3 Lezophos tails in a row. 6. We now have 6 Lesophos tails. Huzzah. I remember looking up who actually owned Pokemon a little while, a little while ago for the same reason. Gen 1 might be broken as all hell, but people still would still play it. Oh yeah. Yes, I remember when Pokemon Go released and there was all this with Nintendo share has increased because most people didn't realize that Nintendo didn't actually own Pokemon. It was a third-party game. Hey, there we go. That's another. And another. It's literally just a case that we'll have to keep doing this until we get 30 filers off us tails. Marvelous. Oh, the joys of this game. They don't own them all. All of it, but they do have a stake. Oh yeah, I think they've got a pretty big stake in Pokemon. The Nintendo exclusive, but unfortunately Nintendo also doing a Disney in it or an EA, and they're just basically forcing them to make games as fast as they can, and it just doesn't work. I haven't actually played a Pokemon game for Legend of Arceus was the last Pokemon game I played, and I've still not finished it. Really should get back to it at some point. I thought there was more stuff here. Oh well. Right. Game Freak technically is a third-party company since they have released other games on other platforms, but they never do well and are only known for Pokemon. Why me? Lone Lesophos. That's when I played with Scarlet, and it was okay. Yeah, I've yet to play Scarlet. Much preferred Arceus because of the new catching mechanic and other UI things. Apparently, yeah, that's one of the things that I've heard great praises about. I just need to get back to Legends of Arceus. But at the same time, I couldn't help but feel the world felt a bit empty. Done any of those yet, have I? Right. That's when I played was Arceus and Shield, but I have all Pokemon games on an emulator. I need to get my collection of Pokemon back together, to be honest. On Switch, I have Sword, Legends of Arceus, and Shimmering Pearl or whatever it was. Or was it Glistening Diamond or Dazzling Diamond or something? The Diamond and Pearl remakes, or one of them. Ooh, wagon. Right, Well, given how slow Farosh flies, I think I've got a bit of time before she gets to the Skyview Tower, so yeah, let's do a few more Zophos. Oh wait, no, it's nighttime. Never mind, it's all turned to Isla Zophos now. No point. Right, off to the tower. We'll just farm Farosh instead. Right, I need another Farosh Fang, and then it's just farming the spikes. Oh no, I need Horn as well. So 1 Fang, 2 Horn, and 15 Spike. Also hated the upgrading storage mechanic in Arceus. That was another Nintendo money thing. Yes, but it wasn't actual money. It was in-game currency, and I can fully support in-game currency. If they made it microtransactions, that would have been egregious. So less a money sink and more of a time sink, basically. Too far away, I don't trust it. Hey, there we go. Yeah, but in the game, the money required was insane. Oh yeah, no, I can very much understand that. I mean, have you seen Tears of the Kingdom? I don't know who at Nintendo thought it would be a good idea or how this has become prevalent in their games, but yeah, massive sinking of money it seems to be a thing. God, Bennett. How many rupees do you need over the course of this game? For the armor upgrades alone. That's the recipe list, that's not going to help. For the armor upgrades alone, you need 79,020 rupees, according to the list I've got. And I can understand that because 1-star upgrade is 10 rupees, 2 stars is 50, 3 stars is 200, and 4 stars is 500. 3 pieces of armor upgraded to 500 up to low. So what you're looking at 5, 6, 7, 760 rupees. Yeah, 760 rupees per item. There are 3 items in a set, so 750 times by 3. You just, I'm not, my math isn't that good, but and then you times that by however many item armor sets are in the game, and yeah, you get a lot of. You get a lot. I think the star fragments probably already fell, so we will go here. Hello. Legend of Arceus requires 4,199,500 Poké Dollars, or whatever the currency is called in that game. Well, that dude's going to be rich, and yes, I can believe that. It reminds me of Yakuza 0, though in fairness that fit in with the actual game because it was set during the bubble. Right, so... Oh, that's a Talus. What's 4 million? What's 4 million in Yakuza 0 though? 4 million? No, 4 million's it's chump change. Try 1 billion per upgrade for bloody Kiryu and Majima's final fighting style. Gordon Bennett. Wait, that's one where we used an exploit. What exploit was it? It was the not Mr. Moneybags. It was the Mr. Shakedown exploit we used in that game. Oh yeah, I do have a tendency of using exploits. Though in fairness, that's what I consider a particularly safe exploit, whereas the duplication glitch in Here's the Kingdom, I'm not sold completely that it's... Yeah, I'm not completely sold that it's a safe glitch to do. That's like 40,000 yen of Yakuza games, pretty much. It took so long to grind that even while failing and defeating Mr. Shakedown with both characters. Yeah, I just cheesed it. There's still Iceland's off. I do not like this. Not at all. I do not like this at all, Mr. Sword. Right. There we go. Yeah. Oh. Hey, I think I watched you do it while grinding to buy all gear. Don't know about the properties as I probably did that using the cabaret. Ooh. Properties, no. The properties I did legit. The only time I used the exploit, as far as memory serves, and if maybe people have a better idea if you've watched our Let's Play recently, our journey into it recently, I used it predominantly for the upgrades on the principle of I did not have the time to grind out millions and millions of yen. Just didn't. I mean, the same argument could probably be made in this game, to be honest.